Great God day to you all, and welcome back to video number 6, the It Takes What It Takes honor series to my late colleague Trevor Moawad. That title, by the way, is a wonderful book that he wrote, and I am looking at my screen here because I have a quote, and I'm not going to try to remember it. It's from the great Jocko Willink, Navy SEAL, who wrote a great book called Extreme Ownership. Here's Jocko's quote: "The more it sucks, the more I like it. Because the more it sucks, it makes me better and stronger every time." And people who have that attitude, they cannot be victims. They can only be victors. The title of this video is Drawing a Line in the Sand, a famous saying that was made even more famous by a gentleman named Marcus Luttrell, who wrote a book called Lone Survivor, which was also a really wonderful movie. But back in the day, and I'm looking at my screen again because I want to remember all of his injuries. Marcus was part of a SEAL team, 4 gentlemen who were tasked with finding a terrorist in Afghanistan. They were discovered and went into battle with a large amount of Taliban fighters. Marcus was the only one that survived this experience, and he came out of it. He basically fell off a mountain, and they thought he had died. He had a broken back. He had rocket-propelled grenade and grenade fragments all over his body. His shoulder was completely torn out. His knees were completely destroyed. He had severe facial damage, including a broken nose. He had a broken pelvis, and in the fall, he had bitten his tongue in half. But he survived. And he didn't sit there, and he didn't whine. He didn't complain. He took the butt of his rifle. He reached out as far as he could, and he would draw a line in the sand with it, and then he would crawl to that line. Then he would take his rifle again, he'd reach out, he'd draw another line in the sand, and he knew he could crawl that far. And he kept drawing lines in the sand. He kept mentally being connected that he could crawl that far until finally, I believe it was about 2 weeks later, he was rescued by some villagers who nursed him back to health, and he was rescued. So remember, when you're going through your own challenges in life, don't let that be an excuse to not live your dream. Don't let that be an excuse to not live out that ad campaign that is in your head. Just draw a line in the sand every morning and say, I'm going to take one step forward towards my dreams. I'm going to take one step forward towards becoming who I'm created to be. And remembering, no matter what's going on, to remind yourself that gratitude is the attitude. And in this world we live in, it's pretty beneficial to have a winning attitude each and every day. So after I read my eulogy, after I read my affirmations, I then say, I'm thankful for the roof over my head. I'm thankful for the seltzer water I have to drink. I'm thankful for the running water I have. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for being alive. And I remember, as each day, if I want to win the championship of the day, live out the ad campaign in my head, I have to remember gratitude is the attitude, and I need to draw a line in the sand every morning. And no matter what's thrown at me, to always take one step forward to getting out of the porta potty. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, please hit share.